A bit of a mixed video today, kind of a how-to for people who would like to make videos and wonder how AI imaging can be used as a tool. Not everyone is sympathetic to AI users, and I completely understand that, but when it is used responsibly and creatively, I think it's okay. By now, it's very clear that I do a lot of journaling, or put it simply, I keep a diary. I write things down all the time because I have nothing but time on my hands. Don't get me wrong, I do not just sit on the computer all day or writing in a journal all day and doing nothing else. I do have a dog to care for, which means walks, mental stimulation and grooming. I have a house to try and keep organised in my disorganised way. I have people I connect with occasionally, family that I care about and in small ways interact with. There is my creativity like journaling, painting, drawing, learning to play music on the organ, photography and these YouTube creations. When a piece of writing is as layered as mine usually is, I use AI to maximise its potential. Since I can't afford subscriptions or paid tools, everything I do has to be done on a free basis. I find this expression of self deeply therapeutic. These videos give me a voice to say things that might help others, but also while allowing me the chance to process and deal with the information that has been weighing on my mind. I write my thoughts and feelings in my journals, and then I look back at what I've written. What I'm seeking to do is reorganise my mind. I'm discarding the things that are no longer necessary or are harmful and actively changing my narrative. Being authentic means being your truest self, and this process is how I remain loyal to and true to who I am. I break my text down into natural blocks, the headings and the ideas that sit beneath them, and then I craft an image using a free AI image generator. I create a prompt myself for each block and hope for the best, but more often than not I'm actually correcting the prompt to get the most desirable and meaningful image for my words. A paragraph is a bundle of concepts, emotions and visual cues. If you feed an AI a single sprawling description, the model has to decide on which details to prioritise, which often produces a muddled result. By isolating each block, you give the system a focused narrative, the core image that you want it to render, plus a few style hints like lighting, colour palette or perspective. The result is a series of illustrations that, when viewed together, tell the same story that the text does, only in a visual form. Well, that's the idea anyway. My version of creative choice doesn't always go as planned, but I embrace it regardless because I actually like the muddled up images sometimes. Everything has its purpose, and using the AI image generator as a tool is incredibly valuable to my creativity. So what you do is you read your block of words carefully and then you think about what you want to demonstrate. For example, you might have a subject title like Finding My People, a Heartfelt Reflection. So the prompt would go something like this: a lone figure sitting on a moss-covered log in a sun-dappled forest, eyes closed, with soft golden light filtering through tall trees. A gentle golden brown dog rests its head on the person's lap, both looking content and safe, captured in a warm pastel-toned illustration. And I put this into the AI generator. This is the result. AI generator takes this information and provides an image born from your words. It may not do exactly as what you expected, but look at the image carefully. If it isn't what you desire, tweak the description and try again. The point is that while it may not be the exact picture that you have in your head, it should elicit the same response of understanding from any viewer. I chose a dog theme because I'm a dog person, but it's more about the symbolism of curing loneliness with a special companion. Most people can relate to that. They too are looking for the comfort of a companion or people around them that can truly relate to them. Illustrating the sun-dappled forest is suggestive of things being natural, warm and inviting. It serves as a reminder that there is no shame in feeling lonely. If you choose your image as well to match your spoken word, the result can invoke hope and meaning. So what I would do is write down what I think the image should look like, and I copy it and I paste it into my preferred AI image tool. You might like Midjourney, DALL-E or Stable Diffusion. I add optional style tags if you want specific looks, such as digital painting, charcoal representation, cinematic lighting. You generate the image, and if you're not happy with it, you tweak the adjectives, soft, vibrant or surreal, until the visual tone mirrors the emotional weight of your original paragraph. By translating each block of reflective journaling into a dedicated visual cue, you can give the AI a crystal clear mission on how to create a visual journey from solitude to shared. To today's journal entry. Today's entry is about noise, specifically the noise around us that makes us forgetful, unfocused, or forever stressed. I'm not just talking about sound, I'm talking about the type of noise that assaults all the senses. Imagine you're at a huge concert. The music is blasting, the crowd is shouting, the lights are flashing wildly. Your brain is trying to process everything at once, and it's exhausting. That's sensory noise. It's the constant whirlwind of sights, sounds, textures, smells, and even taste that can bombard you every day. Think about scrolling through social media, bright, fast-moving videos, ads playing, sounds, notifications pinging non-stop, your eyes straying to take it all in, and your ears are bombarded. Your brain can't catch a break. Even small things like tight clothing scratching your skin or the smell of cleaning chemicals in a busy mall. It doesn't take long to pile up the stress. Too much sensory noise can make you feel anxious, overwhelmed, or even physically sick. It's like your brain is screaming, "I can't handle this anymore." The trick is finding balance, whether it's stepping outside for fresh air or finding a quiet corner to reset. Your senses are like a team. They work best when they're not overworked. Here's the thing, when you have CPTSD, anxiety, loneliness and isolation, whether deliberate or circumstantial, the sensory noise becomes even more overwhelming. It makes it much harder to find that balance and calm your mind. This heightened sensory overload often happens because CPTSD and emotional distress can make your nervous system even more sensitive and reactive. When you're dealing with trauma, your brain stays on high alert, so normal stimuli feels intensified. Social isolation can also weaken coping skills, making it harder for you to manage your sensory inputs without feeling drained or exhausted. While it's important to develop strategies to soothe the nervous system, it isn't always easy. A lot of people don't understand this about me. I spend much of my time trying to master mindfulness, deep breathing, and grounding techniques to bring my focus back into the present. Creating a safe, quiet environment using dim lighting or a cozy space helps to reduce that input I prefer to walk and take photos of birds or scenery, or sit beside the water. That is my favourite thing to do in times of high stress. Gentle physical activity like walking can release tension and improve your mood. Building a supportive social network can also help lessen the loneliness. Since I don't have transport, many social groups are not within my walking distance, and it's not an excuse, it's a real daily factor. Remember, healing takes time. Small steps toward managing sensory overload can make a big difference. I've been at this for nearly 30 years now, and I'm still struggling. Which brings me back to why I make these videos, to de-stress and to stop the noise for a little while. It's not about stopping it completely, but about controlling it and channeling it into something that works for me.